Have you ever stopped to consider what transforms a woman who enters a space into one who reigns over it? It's not just about 15 etiquette hacks only elite women use to level up. It's the art of elite woman hacks, the carefully guarded rituals that convert grace into gravitational pull. Welcome to Feminine Queen, where we decode the unwritten laws of sophistication that outshine fleeting fads and forge timeless influence. Etiquette isn't rigid protocol or archaic niceties. It's the quiet roar of self-assurance, a dialect that whispers, "I honor my worth, and so will you." Consider these hacks your toolkit for silent authority, how to deflect distractions with effortless dignity, command a room with a single glance, or sculpt ordinary encounters into showcases of irresistible allure. This isn't mimicry, it's monarchy. Forget clamoring for the spotlight. Elite women don't plead for respect. They architect it through every deliberate gesture. Prepared to dismantle the mundane and crown yourself the sovereign of every scene? Let's ascend. Imagine us sitting together over a delightful cup of tea as we share these secrets. Every word here is a loving reminder that you deserve to feel powerful, elegant, and completely in control. I'm so excited to guide you on this journey to embody the true essence of elite femininity. 1. The alchemy of owning praise compliments are currency in the economy of influence. When you deflect them, you devalue your worth and shrink your aura. Elite women treat praise like rare gems. Hold them, admire them, let them amplify your light. Imagine someone says, "Your presence is magnetic." Instead of stammering, "Oh, I'm just here," lock eyes and say, "I've worked hard to radiate this energy. Thank you for noticing." Gratitude paired with ownership transforms flattery into fuel. This isn't arrogance. It's recognizing that your existence alone merits celebration. Consider this. When you receive a compliment with grace, you not only elevate your own spirit, but also inspire those around you to appreciate the beauty of genuine recognition. It's like sharing a little sparkle that brightens someone's day, reminding us that every kind word is a celebration of our journey. But let's also reflect on this truth. When you reject a compliment, you train others to see you as small. But when you embrace it, you sculpt their perception of you as unshakable. Picture a CEO who thanks a junior employee for praising her leadership. Suddenly, the entire room sees her as both humble and invincible. Your body language matters too. Stand tall, nod slightly, and let the praise linger in the air like incense. You're not just accepting words, you're curating a legacy of confidence. Isn't it wonderful to know that each moment of receiving praise is like a gentle hug for your soul? Let it remind you that every word of admiration is a tribute to your strength and the brilliance you radiate effortlessly. 2. The art of the post-interaction glow. After a conversation, most people let connections fade like forgotten perfume. Not you. A follow-up text isn't just polite, it's strategic sorcery. Picture this. You leave a networking event and within an hour you send, "Your insights on topic were gold." Let's turn that idea into reality. You're no longer a face in the crowd. You're a collaborator, a curator of potential. This isn't chasing. It's claiming your seat at the table before the plates are even set. Think about the warmth you feel when someone remembers the little details of your conversation. That follow-up isn't just a message. It's a gentle reminder that you matter and that every connection is an opportunity for magic to happen. Timing is your secret weapon. Send that text while the interaction is still warm in their mind, and you become synonymous with initiative. Imagine a gallery owner who follows up after a casual chat about art. 2 weeks later, you're featured in her exhibit. This isn't luck, it's alchemy. Your message should mirror their energy. Playful banter gets a GIF. Intellectual debates get a book recommendation. You're not just staying connected. You're building a web of influence, one thread at a time. Imagine sharing a smile with a friend over how simple yet powerful it is to nurture every connection with genuine care. Each message is like a handwritten note that says, "I see you and I value you," strengthening bonds in the most delightful way. 3. The Ballet of Boundaries. Saying no is an act of self-love disguised as etiquette. Elite women don't apologize for guarding their energy. They reframe refusal as reverence. When declining an invite, try, "I'm honoring a commitment to my peace tonight, but I'm cheering you on from afar." No guilt, no groveling, just a velvet rope around your priorities. Boundaries aren't walls. They're the architecture of respect. Imagine feeling the gentle power that comes from setting boundaries, a delicate balance that protects your precious energy, while inviting others to respect the space you've lovingly cultivated. Boundaries are magnetic. Think of Coco Chanel canceling a dinner to sketch alone. Her mystique grew because she valued her craft over crowds. When you decline gracefully, you signal that your time is a limited edition artifact. Notice how people lean in when you're selectively available? That's the power of scarcity. Your no isn't rejection. It's a spotlight on what truly deserves your yes. Isn't it beautiful to know that by honoring your own needs, you teach others to cherish you even more? Every graceful refusal is a loving affirmation of your worth and the serene strength you embody. 4. The smile that speaks volumes. Your smile is a weapon of mass seduction. Not the toothy grin of desperation, but the subtle curve of a woman who knows secrets the world hasn't earned yet. Deploy it when someone tests your patience or when silence holds more power than words. This is the smile of Catherine de' Medici watching chaos unfold. Calm, cryptic, utterly untouchable. It whispers, "I see your game, darling, and I'm still winning." Imagine the warmth in your heart as you share that knowing smile, a gentle yet powerful reminder to everyone that your inner light is unshakable and ever glowing. Practice this in the mirror, a half smile that never reaches your eyes. It's the look of a woman who's survived storms and now finds humor in the drizzle. Use it in negotiations, when rivals underestimate you, or when you're bored at a party. This smile isn't warm, it's weather. It freezes pettiness, melts insecurity, and leaves others scrambling to decode you. Master it, and you'll never need to raise your voice. Picture yourself radiating that calm confidence every day, letting your smile be the silent ambassador of your strength and the delightful enigma that others simply can't resist. 5. The throne you carry within, own your space like it's a crown you were born wearing. Slouching is for those unsure of their right to exist. You sit as if the chair itself kneels to you. When you walk, let your hips carve the air like a sculptor, deliberate, unapologetic. This isn't about physicality. It's about declaring, "I am sovereign here," whether you're in a boardroom or a coffee shop. Imagine the gentle thrill of knowing that every step you take is a declaration of your inner majesty, each movement a subtle celebration of the queen you are. Your posture is a manifesto. Research shows expansive poses boost confidence, the hormone of dominance. Sit with your arms wide during a meeting and watch ideas bend toward you. Walk into a room as if you're unveiling a masterpiece. Spoiler, you are. Even in sweatpants, your spine should whisper, "Kneel." This isn't arrogance. It's the silent language of queens. Think about the loving power of carrying yourself with pride, as if every gesture softly shouts to the world, "I belong here, and I am radiant." It's a warm invitation to embrace your inherent nobility every single day. 6. The sacred ritual of names. A name is the heartbeat of identity. Mispronouncing it isn't a slip, it's a sin. When you meet a Xochitl or Sawersi, lean in and say, "Teach me the music of your name." Write it phonetically in your notes if needed. This isn't politeness, it's power play. By honoring someone's name, you're not just remembering them, you're anointing them as unforgettable. Imagine the connection you build when you take the time to honor someone's name. It's like whispering a secret that only the two of you share, a lovely token of respect that warms the heart. Studies show hearing one's name triggers the brain's reward centers. It's a drug you can legally administer. Use it mid-conversation. "Amara, you're brilliant. How'd you strategize this?" Suddenly, Amara isn't just a colleague. She's your ally. Forgot a name? Whisper, "I want to engrave your name correctly. Remind me?" Flattery wrapped in humility disarms even the coldest ego. Names are spells. Cast them wisely. Isn't it enchanting to know that every time you honor someone's name, you're deepening a connection and making them feel truly seen? It's a little act of magic that enriches every conversation. 7. The Elixir of Identity. Your signature drink isn't a beverage, it's a statement. Maybe it's a Negroni, bitter and complex, or a jasmine tea steaming with quiet intensity. When you order it, you're not asking, you're announcing. "I'll have my usual" becomes a mantra of self-assurance. This isn't about alcohol. It's about having a liquid signature that says, "I know who I am." Do you? Imagine the delightful ritual of having your own signature drink, a small celebration that tells the world you know your taste and that you stand confidently in your uniqueness. Think Hemingway with his daiquiris or Audrey Hepburn's espresso. Iconic choices become legend. Your drink should mirror your essence. A whiskey neat for the unapologetic, a hibiscus spritz for the whimsical. At parties, let bartenders memorize your order. When someone asks, "What's that?" smirk and say, "My liquid armor." You're not drinking. You're performing alchemy. Isn't it wonderful to savor that moment when your drink becomes a part of your story? A subtle nod to your elegance and the enchanting identity that you carry with pride? 8. The lost art of ink and intent. Thank you notes in the digital age? That's the point. While others spam heart emojis, you send parchment with handwritten swirls. Your generosity didn't just touch me, it tattooed my soul. Paper is your ally. Ink, your accomplice. Gratitude is common. But gratitude wrapped in effort? That's a grenade of grace. Imagine the joy of receiving a handwritten note, a tangible expression of thoughtfulness that wraps around your heart like a warm embrace. It's a reminder that every word is chosen with care and love. Buy stamps with your initials. Use wax seals in your signature color. Send a note after a job rejection. Your no is my compass. Thank you for the clarity. Suddenly, you're the one who's memorable, not the hire. Handwriting is DNA on paper. It says, "I invested time because you're worth it." In a world of screens, your script is a relic of rebellion. Picture the satisfaction of knowing that every inked word carries the weight of your authenticity, a delicate dance of tradition and modern grace that leaves an everlasting impression. Feminine sovereigns, this is your reckoning. You think this is about etiquette? No. This is about reclamation. Every tip you absorb today is a brick in the palace you're building, one where you're both architect and monarch. The world will try to shrink your voice, your space, your fire. Let it try. You're not here to fit in. You're here to rewrite the blueprint. Now, straighten your crown. The next lesson is a blade disguised as grace. Picture us sharing a secret smile as we acknowledge that every one of these tips is a step towards reclaiming your radiant power. This is your moment to own every bit of your splendor and let your inner light guide you forward. 9. The allure of the unsaid oversharing is the perfume of insecurity. It evaporates quickly. When asked about your weekend, reply, "I bathed in silence and came out divine." Let them wonder. Mystery isn't hiding. It's letting people earn the right to your story. You're not a gossip column. You're a limited edition. Imagine the playful thrill of keeping a little mystery about you. A soft, intriguing space where others are invited to wonder and admire the depths of your inner world. Practice the 3-sentence rule. For every personal detail, offer 3 elegant lines. No more. I traveled. The mountains reminded me how small we are. Now I'm here. Watch jaws drop at your brevity. Mystery isn't secrecy. It's the art of leaving room for myth. Let them write fan fiction about your life. You're too busy living it. Isn't it exciting to know that by sharing just enough, you spark curiosity and admiration? Your carefully measured words create a tapestry of intrigue that only adds to your allure. 10. The armor of effortless elegance. Dressing well isn't vanity, it's visual warfare. Find the blazer that makes doorways part for you, the earrings that chime like victory bells. When someone says, "You look expensive," smirk and think, "No, darling, I am expensive." Your clothes aren't fabric, they're a force field. Imagine the burst of joy when you slip into an outfit that makes you feel invincible, a visual expression of your inner strength and refined taste that turns every head in silent admiration. Build a power uniform. Einstein had his gray suits. You need yours. A cashmere turtleneck, tailored trousers, boots that click like a metronome. When you dress, ask, "What would my future self wear?" Your outfit isn't for today, it's a prophecy. And never underestimate color psychology. Red for command, black for mystery, white for untouchable purity. You're not wearing clothes, you're conducting an orchestra. Visualize the excitement of every morning as you choose your ensemble, each piece a note in your personal symphony of style that sings of elegance and endless possibility. 11. The Symphony of Silence. Loudness is the battle cry of the insecure. You're a sonata in a world of noise. Take calls in shadowed corners, laugh like it's a secret, whisper so others lean in. Volume is for amateurs. You communicate in pheromones and pauses. Imagine the intimacy of a conversation where your carefully chosen pauses speak louder than any word, a gentle, enchanting melody that invites others to truly listen. Silence is your scepter. In meetings, let others clamor, then speak softly. They'll crane to hear you, and your words will wait. At dinners, practice the 3-beat pause before answering provocative questions. The silence will terrify them. Your answer will haunt. Remember, the quieter you are, the more they'll invent about your power. Let them. There's a comforting magic in knowing that every quiet moment is a small celebration of your inner strength, a secret that whispers of your true, unassailable power. 12. The pocket-sized power move. A handkerchief isn't nostalgia, it's a flex. When tears fall at a wedding, offer linen, not tissues. When wine spills, blot it like you're erasing mistakes. This isn't practicality, it's performance art. You're not prepared, you're prophetic. Imagine the graceful confidence in carrying an elegant handkerchief, a subtle accessory that speaks volumes about your poise and attention to detail, even in the smallest gestures. Monogram it with your initials in gold thread. Use it to dab perfume on your wrists, scented seduction. When someone sneezes, hand it over with, "Keep it, consider it a charm against chaos." Suddenly, you're not just polished, you're a patron saint of poise. In a Kleenex world, your handkerchief is a relic of regality. It's like having a tiny talisman that reminds you and those around you that elegance resides in every thoughtful action, no matter how small. 13. The Ice Queen Paradox. Awkwardness melts in the presence of unshakable chill. When tension crackles, sip your drink and muse, "How fascinating that you'd say that." Redirect conversations like a chess master. No reaction, just ruthless poise. Cold? No. You're the calm that freezes chaos. Imagine the satisfaction of remaining cool and composed, a serene force that transforms tension into an artful dance of calm and confidence. Train your face to be a still lake. When insults fly, arch one brow. Interesting. Tell me more. Suddenly, the attacker becomes the explainer, squirming under their own scrutiny. If silence fails, pivot with lethal elegance. This reminds me of Picasso's Blue Period. So much emotion. Absurdity disarms. You're not avoiding conflict, you're transcending it. Think of the soft power in letting your calm speak for itself. A gentle reminder that true strength is quiet, composed, and irresistibly magnetic. 14. The Hypnotism of Names. Weaving names into dialogue isn't memory. It's manipulation, the elegant kind. "Jessica, your ambition intoxicates me." Say it like a spell. Names are hooks. Use them to reel souls into your orbit. Imagine the intimate delight of hearing your name spoken with admiration, a little enchantment that makes every interaction feel personal and unforgettable. Pair their name with a compliment that matters. Not, "Nice dress, Clara," but, "Clara, your mind is a cathedral. I want to worship there." Too much? Not for someone craving recognition. In emails, start with their name alone on a line, "Amina." Then pause. You've already commandeered their attention. Names are voodoo. Wield them. Isn't it enchanting to see how just a well-placed name can transform a conversation into something magical and deeply personal? It's a gentle art of connection that leaves a lasting impression. 15. The Rebellion of Radiance perfection is prison. Your flaws? They're fingerprints. Proof you're one of a kind. Snort when you laugh. Geek out over bugs or 18th century pottery. Let your quirks clang like wind chimes in a hurricane. The goal isn't to be palatable, it's to be unforgettable. Imagine embracing every quirk and imperfection as a beautiful part of your story, a radiant badge of honor that makes you uniquely, irresistibly you. Lean into your imperfections until they become trademarks. Frida Kahlo's unibrow, Janelle Monáe's tuxedos, they turned quirks into quivers of power. When someone mocks your passion for taxidermy or astrophysics, sigh, "Darling." Normalcy is the real tragedy. Authenticity terrifies the mediocre. Let it. You're not here to blend, you're here to brand. Picture the liberating joy of celebrating everything that makes you different. Each imperfection, a delightful note in the symphony of your extraordinary self. Ladies, what you've just uncovered isn't merely a checklist. It's the blueprint to becoming unignorable. These 15 etiquette hacks are more than polished manners. They're the Stoic philosophy of femininity in motion. Think of them as your daily practice in owning your sovereignty. Because elite women don't just navigate the world, they redefine it, one intentional choice at a time. Stoicism teaches us that true power lies not in controlling externals, but in mastering our responses. An elite woman embodies this. When chaos erupts, she doesn't flinch. She recalibrates. When disrespect whispers, she doesn't engage, she elevates. Her posture? A testament to inner discipline. Her silence? A calculated strategy. This is the Stoic art of preemptive poise, building an inner citadel so unshakable that no pettiness, no noise, no fleeting trend can breach its walls. Imagine us winding down together as we reflect on these timeless truths. Every strategy here is a gentle nudge to help you stand taller, speak softer, and shine brighter, reminding you that your grace is a power that transforms every moment into a celebration of your inner royalty. But let's be clear. This isn't about perfection. It's about progress. Every time you choose to listen deeply rather than interrupt, to exit a draining conversation with warmth instead of irritation, or to invest in self-care without apology, you're not just being polite. You're engaging in radical self-respect. You're proving that elegance isn't passive. It's a relentless commitment to rising above the transactional and anchoring in the transcendent. So what's next? Begin small, but think infinite. Let Stoic wisdom remind you, your value isn't determined by recognition. It's confirmed by your consistency. Tomorrow, stand an inch taller, not for others' eyes, but to physically embody your own worth. Decline one trivial demand to protect your focus. Compliment a rival genuinely, because elite women know scarcity is a myth. There's enough light for everyone to shine. Imagine the tender pride you feel as you take these steps, each one a loving affirmation of your magnificent spirit. Every little act of self-respect builds the legacy of the extraordinary woman you are becoming. Here at Feminine Queen, we don't traffic in quick fixes. We trade in legacy building. If this resonated, smash subscribe, not just for more strategies, but to join a tribe of women rewriting the rules of influence. Drop a crown emoji below if you're ready to lead with quiet authority and share your #1 etiquette hack that makes you feel unstoppable. Until next time, remember, the world will try to dim you, to rush you, shrink you, distract you. Your etiquette is your armor. Your grace is your compass. Now go out there and occupy your throne, not with arrogance, but with the unassailable knowing that you were born to reign. Thank you, my lovely queens, for joining me on this journey. As you step forward with elegance and purpose, always know that you are deeply cherished and endlessly capable. I can't wait to see you shine even brighter. Stay regal, stay rooted. This is Feminine Queen signing off. Sovereigns, see you in the next lesson.